You gonna watch cars?
Oh yeah. Out west, there were.
We never found out who the world's fastest car is. Well, no press, no trophy.
Are you trying to watch it from the beginning?
Alright, let me try. Here goes. Okay, what I was going to do. Alright.
Yeah, I just figured we never found out who the world's fastest car is.
Here goes. Out west, there were clear skies, roaming buffalo, and the promise of adventure. Everyone seemed to be going there. Everyone except hat makers. It wasn't until years later when the dampness and steam of the ship had wakened his nuts and he became sick of his tuberculosis that John doesn't decide to go west himself. If he wanted to see the west, he couldn't wait. So he headed to the town where the west began, St. Joseph, Missouri, the jumping off point where people bought gear and supplies for the journey to the gold fields. It was 1859 and St. Joe's streets were bustling and crammed out with wagons, mules, pack dogs, and adventurers bound for the frontier. Determined to start a new life, John looked around, was waiting in his mark. It was only when he met up with his group of travelers heading to Colorado territory the opportunity presented itself. Why not come to the Pikes Peak with us? They asked. There's a gold there and fortune to be made. That was all John Stetson need to hear. Your turn.
It was a 750-mile trip and the long days of walking in the dry pioneer air soon improved John's health. Before long, his legs grew strong and he hardly ever coughed. One night, the Peakers huddled around their campfire. Sure, wish we had a snug tent. One of the travelers commented, maybe we could make one out of the rabbit skins we've been saving. Wouldn't work, someone else replied. The skins will shrink up and get hard unless they're properly tamed. John Stetson smiled. Fur can be made into cloth without tanning, he announced. Can't be done, the other scoffed. What is he trying to do?
He said, will work. We can make wild rabbit skins we've been saving. The sink will shake up and tan. Johnson said, fur can't be made to call for time here now. Can't be done, the offer Scott. Let's see. But John knew that it could. He'd been making hats that way for years, so he spread out the blanket and gathered the rabbit's pelts. And off the hatchet, a canteen of water, and the hickory sapling. He put the kettle on to boil. He carefully shaved the fur from the first hide and piled it in the center of the blanket. Then he sliced a strip of hide off the rabbit skin and tied each end of the strip into the hickory stake. It looked like an Indian's ball. Next, he flicked the ball, blowing parts of fur up in the air to set it back down on the blanket until they made an even layer. As everyone watched, John took a swing from the canteen and gently sprayed water through his teeth onto the fur until it melted. Your turn.
With a gleam in his eyes, he carefully lifted the corner of the fur. It came up of the blanket in one piece. Then he walked to the campfire and dipped the piece of matted fur in and out of the boiling water until it shrank into a little blanket. Felt, he proclaimed, thick, warm, and stronger than a piece of cloth. It has worked. Soon John and his friends were sleeping warm and snuggle in a new flint tent. Over a month later, the Peakers reached the gold hills of Colorado. They eagerly went from diggings to diggings, trying to their luck.
Okay. The scorching sun blistered John's face, and the whipping wind blinded him. The short brim of his stubby hat, so sized back in New Jersey, gave him no protection at all. Before long, Johnson decided to make a better hat for himself. Big and picturesque, he declared, and set to work. Using the same technique he used to make his tent, it felt good to be making a hat again. At first, The other miners teased John about his shiny hat. It certainly was different from the hats back home and the ones they wore. It had white rim and a top crown and was made of thick fur felt. But it worked. The rim kept the sun out of John's eyes and ran off his back. And when it got dirty, the tough felt could be brushed or combed to knock the dust off. One day, a horseman rode into camps. When he saw John's unusual hat, his eyes lit up with excitement. To everyone's amazement, he reached into his pocket, pulled out the $5 gold piece, and ordered to buy the hat out of John's head. Delighted, John picked the coin back New Jersey, leaving the finest hat sold for just $2. He grinned and waved as the stranger rode out of camp wearing his distinctive hat. Your turn.
Pickings in the Colorado goldfields were slim, and after a year of digging, John had little money to show for it. But he still had a trade and talent. He decided to move to Philadelphia to do the one thing he really knew how to do, make hats.
Now, at first he made the styles that were most popular back east. But so did the other hatters. John wanted to make something unique, something special, a hat that everyone would notice. He even made the styles of his own and wore the hats to drum up orders. But no one in the city was interested. John's lesson was determined to succeed. He remembered the horseman of the foot who had fought with his high-crowned white rim that was just right. Maybe the high-crowned white rim hat was right. Maybe other Westerners would like it too. Bullworkers who drove oxen, museums who lived in trees, and drovers who were cattle sheep. He made a hat for the rangers and cowboys of the West, and he knew what he named his new hat, Boss of the Plains. John spent what the little money he had made from money gold on materials for simple hats. He made them all the same, of right-hand felt. His white brim, a high crown, and a plain band. He picked sample hats and ordered forms in special boxes. Sent the watch to every toy store and hat dealer in the West. Then he waited. 2 weeks passed, nothing happened, just as in his empty stall, thinking about the gamble he had taken. He had to waste his time and honestly had been forced to think anyone would buy his unusual hat. Your turn.
But then, all at once, orders began pouring in. Each day's mail brought more. People wanted the hats. In fact, they wanted them right away, and they had stuffed money into the envelopes to make sure they got them quickly. John used the money to buy supplies and began turning out hats as fast as he could. Out west, cowboys tossed away their caps, sombreros, and derbies. In no time, John B. Steenson's Boss of the Plains became the most popular hat west of the Mississippi.
Even though the Boss of the Plains cost a cowboy a whole month's wages, it was worth it. It suited a cowboy's hat from trying to sun and caught the rain before it took down his back. It could wave cows into a quarrel or fan the flames of a newly lit campfire. It could be used to carry oats 2 feet or horse to scoop up refreshing drink and water from a cold mountain stream. Now, it could impress a lady at the Saturday night dance or someone to handy when the street huckleberries were ready to be picked. It was a perfect decor when a cowboy was in trouble and made the soft closer of the cowboy hat at the end of a hard day. Your turn.
Westerns laughed about this hat. They liked it so much. They often said it gets so you can smell it across a room, but you just can't wear it out. John Steenson had become an important part of the great America adventure called the West. Others had done it by drinking gold, blazing trails through unknown territory, of taming a wild land. He made his mark with a hat.
Okay.
That was pretty interesting, huh?
So how did John Steenson's poor health change his life?
How does his health change his life?
His house changes his life to Boss of the Plains.
To travel?
To travel in Colorado.
To look for gold?
Yeah.
And if that didn't work out, so he went back to making hats, right?
Yes.
How are you watching the movie? You're just listening to the audio?
Yes, to explain what is happening. Like for instance, you have Fillmore and Sarge. So here's number 2. What character traits make John Stetson a good investor or make him good business? Give examples.
What made him a good investment?
He made a good inventor of all sorts of things.
Of the hat, right?
Yes.
He made a specific hat that was different from the others. That's what made him stand out.
Yes.
What made him a good businessman was that he made people want to buy it, right?
Yeah.
Ready to have some serious fun? Well, actually, I've got something to show you first. Why, I can't believe they renamed the piston cup after our very own Doc Hudson.
Okay. What were some of the John Stetson's failures? What do you think he learned from them?
What was his failures?
His failures
What were they?
Been real proud of you, that's for sure.
are her group.
All right, pal.
So yeah.
What do you got planned?
His failures are buying the hat.
No, because remember he made so much money off the hats. His failure was here.
His failure is taking the gold field in Colorado.
Because he lost a lot of money right there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's gonna be good?
Now let's get to it. Say this. Why do you think John Simpson named his hat Boss of the Plains? What would you have named it? I would have named it Boss of the Plains.
Boy, this was the best night ever. And my favorite souvenir, this new dent. Boy, Maynard, today was, shoot, that was nothing. Boy, do you see what I got planned for tonight? Maynard, whoa. I was kind of thinking of just a quiet dinner. That's exactly what I was thinking. No, I really
Oh yeah.
You ready for the next one?
Alright.
Going out for supper. Maynard, I meant it would be just me and Sally. Just for tonight. We'll do whatever you want tomorrow. Okay. Thanks for understanding. Yeah, sure. Y'all go on and have fun now. See you soon, amigo.
You ready?
Okay, after this,